welcome back to Fox 43 AM Live. Join us now is Bill Cochran with Washburn Tech. Good morning.
Morning.
Glad to have you back on the show.
It's always a pleasure.
How's the semester? Schools have started. How's everything going so far?
Yeah, it's quite amazing. It's that time of year. But yeah, we're gearing up and getting our public safety modules put together. Our big rollout for those is really October through March, because that's kinds of be a little bit slower time of the year for a lot of agencies across the state and municipalities and stuff. You know, the summer's winding down, so we're gearing our modules towards those time frames.
So yeah, what's on your plate this year then? So with all these modules coming up, we were talking a little bit about it right before during the break. You've got a lot of kind of media type centered classes, if you will, for law enforcement. Law enforcement.
And other, municipality and HR directors and stuff like that. One I'm really excited about is a media one that we're going to be doing, and what it is how do you build that partnership with your local media partner? How can the media be an ally as opposed to an opponent? How do you work together? And really, and when you have that good partnership and facilitation, then the community benefits, because everybody gets real-time, honest information, because you can have transparency with everything.
Definitely. It's very important to have that communication open, to be able to know how to work with everybody, and to really work together for the community, because that's what we're all here for, I think.
Yeah, once you get that understanding, the media knows they got a story to write, and so you have to understand that. The media understands you have a job to do, and so how do you blend that to where everybody gets what they need and it comes out very positive? Exactly.
And so I was kind of looking at some of the other modules. I saw like fundamentals of criminal investigation and like preparing search warrants and affidavits, and kind of, is this a look at like how law enforcement kind of builds cases or looks at crime scenes? I know true crime podcasts are such the rage nowadays.
Yes.
Would a fan of those kind of shows be able to attend these classes and kind of pick something up?
Yeah, these classes are really geared towards anybody who wants to attend, wants to gain information, basic knowledge about it. So if you're in law enforcement and you attend these, we give you the training. You go to the academy and you do it for years. And so when we talk about the search warrant affidavit and the service of it, what that is how do I prepare a better search warrant? How do I prepare a better affidavit? What do I need to put in there? If I'm writing it for a federal magistrate, what needs to be in a search warrant and in the affidavit? If it's a district court, or if it's a magistrate in a district area, the ins and outs of what you need to put into an affidavit to support that search warrant. And then more importantly is the service of that search warrant, because there's a lot of things. It's not just a matter, it's not like TV where you just go and kick in the door and then everybody walks away.
Here's a warrant. I got
yeah,
it.
Exactly.
Go.
There's a lot of documentation that has to be outlined. You have to tell the judge exactly what was seized, and did you find what you were looking for, and all that stuff. And so it's really to prepare, not so much prepare, but to enhance your current abilities and stuff like that. And so it gets down into that brass taxes of how do you write it, who, what, when, where, but with more emphasis on all that.
It's so fascinating. You don't think about it. It's an extra skill to know how to write out paperwork. It's such a hard thing to do. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I had the patience for that kind of stuff. I would need that class. And and things like that. I saw like essential latent prints and basic photography. It's a lot of fascinating stuff goes behind the scenes that's going on over there.
Yeah. The latent print and photography class are going to be pretty exciting. The latent print one, like I said, a lot of officers get the basics, but if you don't do it very often, you kind of lose that skill on how do you lift that print, and then how do you submit that print for comparison and testing with the KBI. And so it's really to enhance that, to give them firsthand refresher. That's going to be that's going to be a hands-on class. You're actually going to be lifting prints and all that stuff. The photography, one of the things with that's really developing is now most of your smartphones have a better camera on them than a camera you can buy.
It's insane how advanced technology is on our phones.
And so then you run into a different aspect of, do you need the same type of lighting? Does the flash work? And it's really those type of thing, low light photography. And so again, that'll be a hands-on class as well.
Man, so if anybody's interested in these classes, how can they sign up for them?
Well, I'll be rolling those out. Hopefully we'll get the website updated. All the updated stuff's gone to the webmaster, and so hopefully I'll have that published Monday or Tuesday, and probably Tuesday with the holiday now. It's there. But yeah, you go online, just Google Washburn Tech, Public Safety Institute. The classes will be there, and you can sign up that way.
Easy as that.
Yes.
All right, well, Bill, thank you so much for joining us today. This has been a pleasure. I might have to look into some of those classes myself. Brush myself up on criminal law.
Only murders in our building. That's
yes,
the best
exactly. All right, Bill, thank you so much. And of course, everybody, to learn more, you can visit washburntech.edu.